All right, KC fam. We've got the Champions VGC free agency move recommendations video. Yeah, this is the most competitive I think all three of these draft leagues have ever been. And with that, there's still some very, very good Pokemon up for each league. So this video is just to help out some of these teams that need the slightest of pushes to be better, or we're looking for rehauls, right? Starting off, we got Lazy River. This is crazy. For a meta full of weather, no one wanted weather except Thonin with Hippowdon. Like, I think the easiest one here is you could literally run Torkoal next to any chlorophyll user like Vileplume for after me chlorophyll, right? You could go a little deeper on it. You could do Torkoal, Vileplume, Venusaur, who's still up, as Jamarcus opted towards Mega Venusaur. So I think this is very nice, right? Both Tyrannitars are still up. I think there's still great value to be had in Mega Excadrill. Even if you don't Mega it, you lose access to Sash or Life Orb. But the typing, the attack power, if you opted to going Sandcore, I think it's still very worth taking. Same thing with Lycanroc. Lycanroc is so cheap. It's got access to great moves. It has a priority rock move, which is insanely good in my opinion. Tough Claws is very good. This thing's been used on a lot of the top Scovillian teams, but I don't think you need Scovillian to make this guy work. I think he will work in draft very well next to any Tyranitar. And then lastly, how do we not talk about? This might be the first time I think I've seen Pelipper not get drafted. Like, this is just kind of crazy. Any of these teams, they're so competitive. Like, I myself thought of drafting, okay, I only picked one Monarch, realistically, like 14 cost Queen. Why don't I go Arcaludon, drop my Maushold, grab Pelipper, and then trade down Quavel for Swampert? I could do that, and I think my team would be insane. It's just I don't like weather personally. But any of these Lazy River teams could go weather mode, and they're uncontested. No one's contesting weather. This is the best push any team in Lazy River could make right now. And I just wouldn't be surprised to see teams do it. We have Snow in Frostlass and Sun in Charizard Y. Otherwise, for Lazy River, and this goes for some of the other leagues as well, Grimmsnarl, access to Fake Out, Prankster Parting Shot, Prankster Screens, Fairy typing, incredibly valuable. I think he's still worth picking up at 16, but this isn't the only league where people have opted, nah, I'm not going Grimmsnarl. Talonflame, man, it's hard to get up Tailwind in Champions, so just having priority Tailwind here, very valuable. Priority Brave Bird, very valuable. Let's see, Sableye, I think, is being a bit slept on. It's doing a lot of the same things as Grimmsnarl, but you lack the bulk, yes, but you're saving how many points? You're going from 16 down to 9, or regular Sableye down to from 11 to 9. That saves you 2 points. For Jamarcus, for example, who's running regular Sableye, I don't know. You could run Clay. I get that. I don't think you're running Sash if you have Aerodactyl, unless you win whatever the item is that makes your rock moves better. But like, I don't know. I think Jamarcus, for example, he could go regular Sableye, save himself the 2 points, and opt into some 4-point mon. And I don't know, that might just be the slight push to make, I think, a top 3 team here just even better. Last up, this goes for all draft leagues. Infernape. Infernape is huge, right? 7-point mon with Iron Fist for attack damage, which is already really good. Great speed tier here, and again, a meta where Tailwind is hard to get up. You're weak to ground, yes, but typically having the same spread here between attack and special attack is really bad, but I think in draft for a fake out mon like this, it's not necessarily horrible. This guy has access to fucking everything under the sun. You've got Throat Chop, Coaching, you've got Vacuum Wave, which is really nice if you go special. You have Roar for the few Trick Room teams that might show up. Stone Edge, Earthquake, Nasty Plot, Calm Mind. I don't think you're ever running Encore, but you're fast enough to. Will-O-Wisp, Sword Dance, Drain Punch, all the punches, like... You've also got the unpredictability of, am I going physical set this week, or am I going special attacking set? And draft is very specific, and getting to make that choice and just having fake out, really nice in my opinion. This is a mon that I considered picking up, but went for Kangaskhan instead for Scrappy. Let's see, Slow King Galarian. Okay. Again, this is not a meta where Trick Room is big, so I get not wanting to take this. I still think that there's value in making sure other teams can't get Trick Room up, especially if you're a faster team, right? So Pokemon like any of the Slow Kings I have up here, Cofferigus and Runerigus I have because they have viability outside of Trick Room, even at a low speed, right? Galarian Slow King in a meta full of Fairy type Pokemon. There's only 2 teams in Lazy River that don't have Fairy types. So the poison typing is very valuable here, right? Another mon weak against ground. It does suck. Yes, you have the bulk to kind of back yourself up, but Curious Medicine is the big one here. Resetting your stat changes on entering the battlefield. Like, in a meta where almost everybody has some type of Intimidate or Anti-Intimidate option, you make yourself less of a target by picking up Curious Medicine. Your typing's not horrible. Your stats are very good. You have access to Trick Room if needed against a faster team. If you think your opponent's going to run Trick Room, you have an anti-Trick Room option here. I think the moveset is really good. You have access to a lot of things that benefit your team beyond just whatever you decide to go stab, right? Like Icy Wind, I think you could make use of. You've got... Doesn't he have Haze too? Okay, he might not have Haze, but... You get the idea. Curious Medicine, I think, is really good. I think you're getting viability of him outside of just Trick Room, so that's what I've got for Lazy River. For Wave Pool, god damn, every team is good here, but there's a lot of heavy hitters that haven't been picked up that might just be the slight push, right? Alright, we gotta turn this down. It is so loud. Wave Pool. We have, I think the big one is Mega Staraptor here. I think even not doing Prankster Charm or Charm Shenanigans here, this thing is viable on its own. It's very sustainable. And I don't think you're going wrong by picking up a Pokemon with access to Intimidate, Tailwind, and you're buffing yourself with Contrary. Like, if you limit your mindset to I shouldn't pick this thing up because I'm not running Whimsicott or I'm not running Liepard, like, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice. Same thing with Blastoise. I think Blastoise is very good for the water spout stuff. Yes, but if you don't want to Mega this thing, you do still have access to Fake Out, to Aura Sphere, Icy Wind. Like, you're getting use out of Blastoise. Blastoise has always been this low-cost, sleeper, viable Pokemon, and Mega Blastoise just buffs it. So I think this is a very good pickup if someone wanted to pivot off of whatever Megas they have. Volcarona always has been a good mon. There's Volcarona believers and there's Volcarona non-believers. I'm a Volcarona non-believer, but I won't deny this thing is good. Quote-unquote Rage Powder if you wanted to. Quiver Dance, Heat Wave. This thing's got sweep potential. Like, it's just very good all around. Fire typing, also a very good type for the meta. Arcanine. Let's see, we've got Intimidate, very good. We have got Extreme Speed. We have Fire typing, it's very good. Like, it's always picked up for a reason. Meowscarada, I think, is also being kind of slept on in every league. It is 12 cost, and it packs a huge punch. It's very fast. It's got protein if needed. And Flower Trick is just a very good move. Same thing with Palafin. Water typing is very scarce right now. Like, you have the Blastoise being the only water type in Monarch tier. In Duke, you have Primarina, Mega Starmie, Rotom, Mega Swampert, Gyarados, right? Palafin is... You get a lot weaker water types going down this list, and I think Palafin is just very, very viable, and it's being kind of slept on. Same thing with Empoleon. I mean, it sucks. It's weak to ground, yes, but not every team has Garchomp, guys. And every team kind of has Intimidate. So you're getting competitive out of this thing. I think you're getting a good water type. It's got viability here. And then Gallade, I think, is the... Is it the best Pokemon in Lords? It's very arguable, but let me tell you why I like Gallade. Gallade is a Pokemon I consider almost every draft, right? Sharpness is very nice. You have access to Justified if you want to do beat-up shenanigans. Speed tier at 80 is the turnoff, but I think that this kind of works in your favor because you have access to Trick Room, right? If you're playing against a team faster than you, you click Trick Room. If you're playing against a team that's slower than you and has a good Trick Room Pokemon and you think that they might do it, now you have Anti-Trick Room, you have Imprison Trick Room, right? Outside of that, Sharpness makes him very good, right? Throat Chop makes him very good. Coaching makes him very good. Like, the other big one is Wide Guard, Quick Guard, and Upper Hand. A lot of Fake Out going around. Quick Guard, Upper Hand. A lot of spread going around. Wide Guard, you're helping out your other partner. Gallade has so much utility, and it's just such a good Pokemon overall. I would say definitely consider picking this up in free agency for any draft league if he's up. But last, not least, we have Roaring Rapids. Dude, what the fuck is going on in Roaring Rapids? I don't know how any of these Pokemon are still up. Like, Mega Dragonite is Extreme Speed, it's Tailwind, it's got good typing, you have Flying type. You don't have to Mega this thing and you're still getting great use out of it. Sylveon's the second best Fairy type. Hisuian Arcanine is just regular Arcanine with access to a better move pool. Basculegion F is literally just Basculegion, but 12 points for 20 less attack damage. All the Tauroses, great speed, great attack, plus Intimidate. And then, yo, Ground type is viable. This guy has Intimidate plus Ground typing. He good. Pick him up. We talked about Excadrill. We talked about Tyranitar. Even if you don't run Sand, take Excadrill. He's good. Torkoal. He's good. Clefable. There's only 2 Follow Me users, and this is one of the 2. And it's a Fairy type. Take it. Like, Roaring Rapids. You guys definitely need to make some moves here, because these are too good of picks to not have. Like, this is game changing here. Lastly, let's go to all leagues. Glimmora, I keep talking about ground typing being viable. It is. It's very viable. Like, even though this thing has a mid speed tier, I ran this thing in MA with a Scarf. It puts some work in. It catches people off guard. It's always a threat when it's on the field. And it just having threat presence makes it worth picking up, even if it is 4 times weak to ground. Gyarados, thing is dominated forever. Empoleon, Meowscarada, Infernape, Gallade, Slowking we've talked on. Clefable, it's only picked up in Lazy River. Right? Wave Pool, this thing is up, I think. Yeah, it's up in both draft leagues. Ooh, but that is all I have for everyone here. Guys, good luck. We've got a couple days till week 1. Make sure you do some good pickups here, but hopefully this helps you guys out. Stay tuned. We've got power rankings coming very, very soon.